Hi guys, welcome to week 10. This video is going to be short but sweet, just going over what's happening this week. I changed a few things up, so I just want to make sure that I've communicated some of the changes that have happened. We are starting on essay number 2 this week, and the prompt for that is located here. We're going to go over it this week in class. If you are in my Monday, Wednesday class, we already went over it on Monday. Also, this week is a self-evaluation for weeks 6 through 10. So that means you're going to be reflecting on your learning over the last 4 weeks. Remember, we had a self-eval that went from weeks 1 through 5, and now we're shifting to weeks 6 through 10. So with the self-evaluation, you're really just reflecting on thinking about how you're doing in the course, thinking about how you're doing in college, thinking about how you're designing your time and your time management, and think about some of the obstacles that you've been coming up against. So if you're feeling rushed towards the end of the week, then I want you to think about ways that you can integrate study habits into your weekly routine. Remember, it's just habits. It's just forming positive habits that are going to help you in the long run. And so some of that is time management. Some of it has to do with the work schedules and sleep schedules and exercise. It's all connected, so it all kind of relates. So again, with the self-reflection, you're just thinking about how you're doing in the course. There's questions here for self-analysis. You don't have to answer them all. You can answer the ones that are helpful to you specifically. But you're just doing a self-reflection. The whole purpose of the self-reflection is mindfulness, awareness, for you to be aware of how you're doing and for you to start noticing the things that are causing stress in your life, noticing the things that are working, and then moving towards the pleasure versus the pain model with the book of joy. And so creating habits that are helping you to do that. What are you doing?
I'm copying you.
And so if we go back to the home page, you did your name in different languages. I love that. You're so talented. So we're going back to the home page. The first thing on the homepage is actually the one discussion for this week. Originally there were two. I decided to collapse them into one. So the discussion for this week is going over the entire Pillars of Joy section. It's pages 191 through 289, so it's a little under 100 pages. And so again, it's similar to Obstacles of Joy, except for these are all the happy, super awesome ones that cultivate joy within us. And so we have 4 pillars of the mind and we have 4 pillars of the heart. We have perspective, humility, humor, acceptance, forgiveness, gratitude, compassion, and we also have generosity. And so those are the pillars. For this discussion, you're going to pick one of the pillars and you're going to connect to it on a personal level. So that could help you in preparing for your essay number 2, which we're going to go over again this week. And so that's what's happening this week. There was the 2-page rhetorical analysis. I actually deleted that assignment. I felt like it was going to get in the way of you preparing for your essay number 2. And essay number 2 is really fun and I want you to enjoy it. So for essay number 2, just to click on the prompt here so you can see. But again, we're going to go over it in class together. And actually, it's not there. So let me go back to my other class because I know it's there. So for essay number 2, we're really just going to slow down and enjoy the pillars of joy. And so you're going to pick one of those pillars of joy and you're going to engage in a rhetorical analysis and a personal connection to that pillar. So again, for essay 2, you're going to pick one of these pillars and then I have a little outline or framework for how I'm looking for the structure of the essay. So the essay is going to be 6 paragraphs long at least, and I want you to do really specific things in each one of your paragraphs. Again, we're going to go over this together in class this week, but I just wanted to kind of give you a sense of what it's going to be like. So again, for this week, we have 3 things going on. We have one discussion, we have one reflection, and we also have the beginning starting on essay number 2. So I scaled back just a little bit. Those of you that are feeling overwhelmed, I really want you to stop and slow down and come back to your breath. And I want you to think about how you're managing your time. There's more than enough time for you to do everything you need to do as long as you're doing it mindfully. So again, if you're coming up against stressors, now is the time to turn those obstacles into opportunities. So I hope you have a really great week 10 in case I don't see you. And email me or post any questions you might have online.
Bye,
Bye,
stranger students.
friends.
Oh, friends.